capsule.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So, if you remember from Volume 3, Noel Stolen managed to topple the Regalia clan Lorelei. I mean, it was a massive, massive win, but it also painted a giant target on his back. Well, in Volume 4, Noel decides the best defense is a truly terrifying offense. The stakes have never been higher, and let's just say Noel is ready to burn the whole game board to the ground. Let's dive in.
Yeah, see, Noel is totally done being reactive. He's not just the brilliant rookie climbing the ranks anymore. In this volume, he becomes a full-on master strategist, a puppet master who's aiming to grab control of the entire Empire's military before the war with the Valiant even kicks off. And his opening move? It's so audacious it's going to shake the Valiant Empire to its absolute core. His first move is all about consolidating power. You see, with Lorelei defeated and out of the picture, a spot has opened up in the Empire's most elite group of Seekers, the Regalia. And, as you might have guessed, Noel's clan, Wild Tempest, is officially appointed to take their place.
And just look at the company they're in now. We're talking about the heaviest hitters in the Empire. This isn't just some title change, it's a colossal leap in power and influence. We're talking tax exemptions, the right to own an airship, access to restricted zones, the whole shebang. Wild Tempest is now officially one of the 7 Guardian clans. But for Noel, this is just the first square on a much, much larger chessboard.
So, during the official ordainment ceremony, a time when you'd expect a guy like him to be humble, grateful, bow a little, Noel does the exact opposite. He completely hijacks the event to make a proposal so out of left field that it leaves the Emperor and every noble in the room speechless.
You could hear a pin drop. He wants to hold a massive empire-wide tournament to find the one person who will lead them all in the war. I mean, it's an insane idea, right? A battle between these top-tier seekers could lead to death or career-ending injuries, crippling their forces right before a war. But this is Noel we're talking about. He's always several moves ahead.
Because Noel didn't just show up with a crazy plan, he showed up with a solution already built and paid for. He invested a fortune into creating this, the megalith. It's this incredible device that absorbs any lethal damage, basically just making a competitor unable to move when they've taken too much punishment. It makes a full-contact, no-holds-barred tournament possible with 0 casualties. He solved the problem before anyone else even realized it was there.
Of course, pulling something this big off isn't just about cool tech. Noel has to fight a war on 2 fronts. He's got to navigate the snake pit of royal politics, while, at the same time, seizing control of the entire criminal underworld. No big deal, right?
So, to make the tournament happen, he forms this incredibly tense alliance with the ambitious Prince Caius. It's all about mutual benefit, but you can just feel the suspicion between them. Meanwhile, in the shadows, he's backing this ruthless gangster, Finocchio Barzini, helping him stage a coup to become the new dawn of the most powerful mafia family.
And both of these partnerships have consequences. Prince Caius gets nervous about Noel's popularity, so he tries to hamstring him by publicly revealing that Noel is actually the illegitimate grandson of a grand noble. He's trying to wreck that man of the people image Noel has. But in the underworld, Noel's gambit pays off perfectly. He secures a powerful, loyal ally who now has the entire city's criminal network in his pocket.
But Noel's plans go even deeper than just politics and gangsters. He sets his sights on a more personal vendetta, targeting this infamous, mysterious underworld broker known only as the Lord of Flies, an assassin who made the mistake of crossing him in the past.
I mean, this is a ghost that Noel has been hunting, a figure who operates with total anonymity, orchestrating hits from the shadows. Nobody knows their face, their name, anything. And for a control freak like Noel, a loose end that dangerous is something he just can't let slide.
And the truth is, it's a total shocker. The dreaded Lord of Flies, this master of the underworld, is none other than Bernadetta Golding. You know, the seemingly delicate, proper, sole daughter of a super wealthy merchant. She's been living a perfect double life, and nobody has a clue.
So, how does Noel handle this? With his signature move, psychological warfare. He orchestrates a honey trap, entering into this fake, very public courtship with Bernadetta. He's literally using high society romance as a weapon, backing her into a corner where she has no choice but to show her true colors.
Okay, so while all this political maneuvering and secret plotting is going on, the 7-Star Cup finally kicks off, and it is every bit the spectacle Noel promised. And his own clan, Wild Tempest, is about to be put to the ultimate test.
The atmosphere in the arena is absolutely electric. You've got the greatest fighters in the entire empire. Legends, clan masters, hungry young stars, all clashing in the ring. Officially, it's about finding a supreme commander, but for these fighters, it's about pure, raw power and pride.
And you know who has an incredible showing? Wild Tempest's own Koga. He walks in as a total underdog, the clan's only B-rank member. But then he proceeds to defeat a Regalia clan master, Arthur McBain. Then he achieves the coveted A rank in the middle of the tournament and fights his heart out against an EX rank beast, Zeke Feinstein. He proves to everyone that Noel doesn't just find strong people, he forges them.
So in the final match, the two EX-ranked fighters just get completely carried away, and it turns into a real illegal death match. And this is the moment Noel was waiting for. He steps into the ring himself and ends the whole thing with a single devastating blow, knocking out the EX-rank Leo Eden flat. He proves to every single person watching who is really the strongest. He seizes command.
So Noel's won. He's the Supreme Commander. For now, he controls the underworld. His political pieces are all in place. He's at the absolute peak of his victory. And that's when everything unravels in the most shocking way you can imagine, starting with a coordinated terrorist attack on the capital city.
Amidst all the chaos, Noel's honey trap finally snaps shut. He corners Bernadetta on a deserted rooftop, gets right in her face, and calls her out. The game is over. He's got her.
But then, they're interrupted. Another broker, Ryzen, shows up out of nowhere, and she throws the severed head of Dolly Gardner, the master of the Regalia clan goat dinner, right at Noel's feet. In that single moment, Noel realizes he's not the apex predator in this game.
Ryzen reveals her true identity. She is Malabolsh, the Chaotic. She is one of the Valiant, the very same ancient world-ending monsters that the entire tournament was created to fight. An enemy commander has been hiding in plain sight, pulling strings in their world this entire time.
And then comes the final, soul-crushing blow. Male Bourget confesses that years ago, she was the one who intentionally caused the Abyss, the magical disaster that killed Noel's beloved grandfather. The one single event that set him on his entire life's path of revenge. It wasn't an accident. It was a calculated move by the very enemy he's facing right now.
Noel Stolen thought he was the puppet master, the one writing the script for the Empire's future. But in one horrific moment, he learns his entire life has been a story written by his greatest enemy. Which leaves us with a terrifying question. How can you possibly win a game when your opponent was the one who put all the pieces on the board to begin with? Well, we'll have to wait and see in Volume 5.
Plot capsule.